What's good, YouTube? What's good, Too Solid Crew? We got another video, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. I don't have the exact title of this vid, but I have what I'm aiming for. I know the audience I'm coming to. I know it's y'all. I know it's you. You right there looking at this camera right now. I know it's you. Looking at this video, I know it's you, bro. This is for you, bro. So I might not have the title right now, but I promise you I'm gonna get it. But I want to get this to y'all. So we about to talk about this, man. These 8 things that you need to know, man. All right. These 8 things you need to know to get, better if you young, older. But I recommend this to the youth, man. I feel like y'all need to hear this. All right. So first things first, see if you're able to get a credit card. I know some of y'all might not be old enough to get a credit card, you know what I'm saying? But if you 18, this the perfect time. As soon as you hit 18, you should be thinking about that, getting a credit card. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to give you a high limit because you're going to be young. You ain't going to probably have too high of a credit score. Or, you know what I'm saying, if you can see, this is another option. If your under your parents, they can put you under their account, right? And their credit score will help yours. If that's another way that can go by, that can go by. Now, that's not a guarantee that they're going to give you the card, though. I'm going to tell you that now. If you're young and watching this. But talk to them about it. Learn about it. At least, if I say, that's the best I can say, too, really. I don't want to say the best, but I think that's the best. That's the best idea, bro. See if they'll teach you about credit. Learn about credit. You know what I'm saying? Get a credit card, learn about credit, understand how it works. If you learn about credit while you're young, you're going to get it when you get older, bro. My number one tip, though, for those who get credit, bro, make sure when you get a credit card, use 1/4 of the money and less. 1/4 and less. Don't use... If you got a, $1,000 card, don't go spend $500, bro. Only spend $250, bro. You don't need to spend $500, bro. Because you got to pay this back. So it makes no sense to use the whole card up and then you got to pay it all back and then you don't got it. Then you're looking crazy, man. Don't do that. Number 2, start a Roth IRA/investment account. All right. This one is key. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm getting back into it, but this one is key, bro. Start a Roth IRA or investments account. I say, bro, you gonna see that money fluctuates, bro, and it grows over time. You gotta just keep putting in that work, though. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do that, bro. Anybody that's young, ask your parents about Roth IRA. Learn about that too. Learn about Roth IRA stocks, investments. I know some people, I think the basic one that I think a lot of us went to is investing into stocks and Cash App. I feel like everybody started there because when I was young, I literally started I started my in there. I started my Roth IRA. I said Roth IRA. My stocks in Cash App. I think I invested in Apple or Microsoft or something like that. And I remember back then, because I used to see people on YouTube have a Roth IRA or investments account or stocks or whatever, ETFs. And I was like, bro, they was like, oh, how I changed my life in less than 7 days with, you know what I'm saying, putting in stocks. I'm like, hold on, let me go do that then. Let me change my life. Let me change my life. And then I'm looking and then I'm like, nigga, my $5 went up to $5.80, bro. This ain't, Shawty said she put in 5, she made $170K. Where mine's at? I guess that's not how it works, ain't it? But yeah, or even with the what was it last year, the meme coins, they still probably popping a little bit now, but I don't think they hit like they was before. But meme coins, yeah, bro, I tried to get into that, but I think I rushed my way into that. I didn't really do research. I just seen niggas say, oh, I put $15 in this and I made $5.80. You can't, sometimes you just can't go with it just thinking that you're gonna be the same as everybody else. That's what I did. Even last year, a lot of times I seen myself in that situation where I would say, oh, I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I started doing drop shipping, right? Only because I seen other people doing drop shipping and seen they was making hella money off it. It was a cool idea. It was fun. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed the process of doing it, but then I started realizing, am I doing it? I had to really sit back and think, hold on. I was doing it for about a month or 2. I'm like, hold on, am I doing this for me or myself, or am I doing this because I see other people doing it? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was doing decent. I was getting good at it. I was figuring out little things. I was getting visits on my websites, all that. But then I was like, hold on, am I doing this because I see other people doing it, or am I doing this because I want to do it? Once I realized that, I was like, all right, you know what? In all reality, YouTube, I didn't do that because nobody else was doing it. I remember one day in my room, I've been doing YouTube since 2017, since I first started playing console video games. Y'all might be like, dang, bro, you only been playing console video games for about 8 years. And I started to think about it. Yeah, I only really been playing console video games for about 8 years. Yeah, I played before that, but I got my own console in 2017. So I realized my real passion is content. I've grown older. This was my new path of content. I always played gaming, so I always played games back then. So I knew that even now I can still carry on with gaming content. So I keep doing that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I went on and on. We supposed to be going through the other topics. Let's go ahead and get through it. Start working out or physical activity. So a lot of y'all that's young or in high school or even older, you need to be doing this because I know a lot of people that's in high school might play a sport. If not, find a sport to play or be in an after school event or just run or just lift a couple of weights. You know what I'm saying? Do something with your physical because that's one of the most important things. Your body is a temple, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you should treat it as such because a lot of people don't. Because think about it. I was talking to my boy JR. Shout out to bro. I remember he was saying, he was like, our body is like a temple, right? Like people wouldn't go outside with their car and, you know, you wouldn't put water in your car, right? You would put gas in that motherfucker, right? So why would you, you know what I'm saying, put a whole bunch of liquor in your body? Okay, y'all want to do it occasionally? Okay, but like doing it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Even then, bro, it's just like, it's not really good for your body, so don't abuse it, bro. Yeah, some people like, they want to get lit, have fun. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Have your fun. Don't abuse it. Some people bottle on their head every night, my nigga. Your body is a temple, bro. Don't destroy it, bro. So my suggestion is to y'all work out or, you know what I'm saying, find a physical activity. Because I know a lot of people probably play sports when they're in high school. So if you're playing a sport, you're already doing a good job. But when you get out of school, keep working out. Because a lot of people fall in that slump. They'll work out all through high school. And then when they get out of high school, they just like a slouch and a slug and don't do nothing. Next, have a job. Now, you can do this in multiple ways. Having a job is, I got another thing I'm going to explain after having a job. But having a job is so key, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Having a job is so key. And I say that because you can get so much further as a youngin' with a job. Or even older, bro. Like, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? If you like 14 or 15, you should be able to start working. 14, you probably only go work in the summer. But look, that's why I'm going to get to the next part. But the first thing I also say, 14-year-old, you can cut grass. You can learn some little skill. Find some yard work. Something like simple, bro. You can still get paid. All right. So, yeah, having a job is important and key, guys. I wish I would have started working when I was younger because I would be 10 times farther ahead of what I am now. But it just is what it is. Next, we got learn a side hustle / high income skill. So this is what I said ties into the job part. Because think about it. If you can't get a job or you're not old enough to get a job or it's just certain reasons for why you can't get a job, learn a side hustle. You can walk dogs. You can, you know what I'm saying, cut grass. You know, you can do a lot of stuff. You can, it's like so many things you can do. You can do online side gigs in real life. Like how I just said, walking dogs. There's apps actually for doing side gigs. So y'all should look into that. All right. Next, we got learn to drive and get your license. Hey, I wish I would have did this when I was young. Because if I would have started driving like 15, hey, I would have been had a license, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have been had a car, all that type of stuff. But it just didn't go. It didn't pan out that way, right? I didn't take that path. So if you young and you watching this, or even if you older, get that license, get that learning, that skill down pack, learning the job. Because, bro, I feel like once you get the car, once you're able to drive, you're going to save so much more money as long as you got a stable car. You're going to save so much more money, and you can start making more money because you got the V. You can travel. You can actually move and maneuver, bro. So it's like, I feel like at that point now, all right, now it's your time to like lock in and get that bag. I'm telling you. So next, read more books. I don't know where my books is at right now, but I definitely was going to show y'all that. But read more books. Why do I say read more books? you can get so much more knowledge. I don't know why. I feel like when you read a book, it's like 10 times, you learn 10 times the much when you're watching a video. When you watch a video or, you know what I'm saying, like a blog on YouTube or whatever, you get a lot of information from it, right? But I feel like when you read a book, you can get 10x the information, bro, because it's so much. Like in books, I've learned so much. I've highlighted so much that I realized, bro, there's a lot of quotes or things I didn't know out of a book that I learned that I never knew. And now I've been on the internet all this time, bro. So the internet is a thing, a beautiful place for learning sometimes. But the reading them books is definitely 10x the, you know what I'm saying, the XP, my nigga. It's worth it, bro. It's worth it. I'm telling you. So find y'all some books. My first recommendation would be Rich Dad Poor Dad. That was the first book I really like fully read through on my own without like going to school and being told to read something. So Rich Dad Poor Dad. Another one I read, Unlock Your Potential by Matt Traverso. Another one I'm gonna get, I forgot the name of it, but another one, Think and Grow Rich. I got that, but I haven't started it yet. But we're gonna start that soon for sure. And then the last thing, try new hobbies. No matter what age you is, I feel like you should try new hobbies. I feel like a lot of us get stuck in the same way. Like when it came to video games, I love video games, but I always played sports video games. And then I realized that a lot of reason I didn't want to play video games no more is because all I play was sports video games. I need to switch it up, play other different games, or I need to just get off the game. I realized I started doing that. That's what led me to start liking to read because I stopped playing the game. So I got to get back into my reading. You know, I ain't been reading a lot lately, but I got to get back into reading. So I stopped playing games because I liked finding other stuff to do. I just didn't want to play games all day. Like, it came to a drop point. I was like, bro, this is boring. So I go outside, play basketball, read. Anything that would put me away from social media or electronics for a minute, it felt peaceful, and it is peaceful. So I'm definitely gonna start that Think and Grow Rich book really soon. Actually, I might just start that today because I want to read that, bro. And that's something that, you know, takes time on my day to actually learn something new. You know, every day you need to learn something new. And I feel like nowadays I do learn something new every day. Because in school they used to say that, but I don't really. Come on, bro. But yeah, man, that's all I have for y'all today, man. So to sum it up, if you can, get a credit card, start a Roth IRA, start working out or getting some physical activity, learn a side hustle or a gig, have a job or a high income skill, or learn to drive and get that license, start reading more books, and you know what I'm saying, try new hobbies, bro. I believe all of y'all can do it. It's possible. Anything is possible. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video, man. We all on the way to the top. We all up here for elevation and motivation, man. Let's keep going, boys and girls. Peace.